Guten Tag, Missing Mimicutie here, and welcome to another episode of Gems of War. So, I had gotten my Xbox controller fixed, which is my fucking favorite thing in the world, like absolutely favorite, because now I can play the game without having to fucking, like, use the mouse, which is a pain in the ass. And as you can see, my setup has changed a little bit, so it says Y for kingdom selection, Y for menu selection, instead of the normal setup for whatever. This does not mean I have an Xbox, nor am I playing on Xbox. This is still PC. I am officially a PC gamer. I will be showing you how to use an Xbox controller to be able to do this. So as you can see, it says RB to do that stupid shit. Hitting the wrong one. There we are. It's been a minute, and I love the feeling of it in my hands, because that means I can smoke a cigarette and not have to worry. So as you can see, you can just scroll down the tasks, hit L for whatever reason, but we're gonna, you'll hear a little bit of clack-a-lacking. Now I can just hit X and claim all my stuff that way. I don't know, it's a little bit more convenient to use an Xbox controller as opposed to anything else because of the fact it's nice. The grip is nice. It's just nice. Hiro!
Yeah.
Say hello!
Hello!
There we are. That is my friend. The only thing that's relatively the same is you can do that. We're gonna go, so for this video I'm gonna unlock this kingdom. I just love unlocking kingdoms for no fucking reason other than the fact I just want them open. So everything with a red tab on it is kingdoms I have not gone through and played with. Also, I don't know, playing with the Xbox controller is a little bit more beneficial because I don't have to keep fucking with things. But for the sake of this, like, it won't close the video as much as playing with regular fucking mouses. I don't know what it is, but my computer very much loves when I play with a controller. I'm not going to be reading through this. I'm just gonna, so another way to get through that if you don't like doing it is you hit X and you just speed through it. By the way, Merry Christmas, or Merry belated Christmas, and one of the reasons I wasn't on was because it was actually my birthday this week. This past week coming in. I am officially 21 years old. Which is nice. It's a very nice thing. It was a fun day. I got to spend the day with my friends and my mom and my little brothers. Nothing really different from any other day, but it was really fun because we got to go and drink and do other things that I don't want to get demonetized for putting out here. But it was a very lovely thing to just feel the appreciation from my friends and family that I exist, which is what birthdays are supposed to be, unlike how my dad was, but we're not going to go into that. It was a bit of a roughness afterwards. Damn, Daniel, hit him with the skulls. So as you can hear, I'm talking a little bit quieter. I'm not playing a lot of music because I found it's harder to listen to me and my melodious voice when I have music playing, which I have been told previously that's how some of my videos are, but that you can't blame me for that. That's the recording setup, and I normally talk a lot louder, but I'm trying not to. anyway, with the Xbox controller, what you do is you hit R or L1, and this is your team. You hit R1, you can see the opposite team and what their abilities are. So for instance, if I go and I hit Y, you'll see the characters just like you would if you click them. If you hit my characters, you can see what their attributes are, but at the bottom you see cast, and you're able to cast spells. So just playing in general, it's relatively the same, except for the fact that it's a little bit more convenient to play with Xbox controller because I'm not having to move myself to position myself in a more comfortable manner. But at the same time, I have the luxury of playing on the PC in this manner. Now the thing is, you're only able to do this with Xbox controllers on a PC. Like anything that contains Windows, you're able to do it on. But when it comes to like Mac, I'm not sure. I don't own a Mac, nor do I want a Mac. Apple products are not my jurisdiction, because I had a little bit of a bad experience with them in high school. Just using them was such a pain for me. I couldn't get into the swing of it. I've always grown up on Windows. When I was like, what is it, about 10, I started using Windows products and fell in love with it from there, and just kind of kept the flow of Windows. Now the thing is, at least with an Apple, you won't gain a lot of viruses. It's highly protected and shit like that, but at the same time, it's still, in my opinion, a bit more confusing to use as opposed to a PC. Yes, PCs are more vulnerable for getting viruses, but a lot of products are made with PC that I'm comfortable using. Like, this is a lot more convenient for me to use than, like, going and playing, oh, I'm gonna go play Gems of War on Apple. Nah. That's not my thing. But for any Apple players out there, you might get comfortable with it. I think you can play it on it. Now the thing is, I usually put in the description below where or when you can play on the games, like what products, but the thing is, they only are on Apple or Android, or PC or Android, because so the way that the system breaks down for like Gems of War is it works on PlayStation, but it is not compatible with PlayStation, meaning when you try to go and put Gems of War on your PlayStation and you already have an account with, like, let's say, oh, I don't know, your phone, like you can get the game on your phone, and you have a code that you can put in to connect the game. The problem with that is, if you have it on your phone, the only other system you can put it on is your Steam, because Steam and the Play Store work together, as opposed to like Steam and PlayStation or Steam and Xbox. Now I think it works on Xbox. I'm not tech savvy on Xbox in general, but I'm pretty sure you can get it out there. If you can play a fucking PC game on Xbox, for God's sakes, come on. That'd be awesome. But yeah, PC and PlayStation just don't work together. They're not compatible in that sort of form. They're like, nah, we're just gonna say fuck it for today. Now this kingdom that I'm playing, this is the first I've played of it, but I'm just breezing through it. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. I'm using one of my shit teams just to get through this. Like, surprisingly, my shit teams aren't even my best, and I'm still able to breeze through this bitch. Still doing it. As I get mollywopped. Do 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 do. Now, the thing is, for my videos, I do not go through and edit them at all whatsoever. That's one of the things that are like the highlights of, not necessarily a highlight, but just a thing with this, my channel. I will never, at least for now, edit any of my videos, which can make them long, tediously boring, and God knows whatever. But sometimes if I play for over an hour, they will be broken up into 2 parts, just because of the fact I cannot record for over an hour. I can't. My system will not allow me. I don't know why. I still want to figure out why. But at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Just have to go and re-record it. The only problem is I cannot edit my videos to make one work with another. What the fuck is this sunshine shit going on? Blessed. What the fuck is that shit? Blessed. Troops are cleansed and impervious to all negative status effect. Devour, mana burn, and mana drain. The fuck is that ass backwards bullshit I am being fed? I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Where do you have the band-aids again? Under the stand. Under the brown stand, at the side. Then stop walking into my soul, damn. Like, you got such a big problem with my soul, don't walk into it.
I have no problem with your soul, I just need to see your soul.
It's pretty fucking dark there, hun.
Soul.
It's pretty fucking dark. I can't change it. It is Velda black. It absorbs light. Sound like your damn guinea pig. Huh? What? I can't hear you talking shit.
Where's Gabe?
I don't know.
Gabe?
He could be 6 feet under for all I know at the moment. I'm invested in this. He was a dick today. If you were gay. If you were gay, that'd be okay. I am the left brain, I am the left brain. I work really hard on my inevitable death brain. Got a job to do, you better do it right in the right way. Is with the left brain's mind. What the fuck is this shit? This troop has started to bleed. It will take true damage each turn depending on how much it's bleeding. What? The fuck is that ass backwards bullshit? Deal 25 damage to all enemies. Either inflict 1 to 2 status effects on all enemies or grant. What the fuck? The fuck is this?
Shit.
I ain't ever seen this shit before. Okay, they must have installed some new shit last time I got in. Ah, fuck. Okay. It's time to bring out the big guns. Okay. Alright, fuck this. I'm bringing out my real team. Okay, since they wanted to act all funny, I'm gonna act funny too. Gonna raid all your shit. Motherfuckers. Well, at the same time, I can't really blame them. I wasn't paying much attention to it. My damn self, just sitting here focused on this bullshit. But since they keep making yellow, that means I just keep getting extra shit for my team, because this team consists of yellow, red, and purples. Also green and blue. Literally every color of the mana rainbow.
Kit, don't forget to close.
Yes. I will take care of it.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I mean it.
Okay.
I mean thank you.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I meant?
Like,
No, thank you. I said thank you. I mean thank you.
oh, shit. I didn't fucking know. So I just killed a bunch of bunny bitches?
Huh?
Like, I don't know where the fuck this is going. It's starting to feel like a fucking, hentai. Now, the only problem with playing with Xbox is, or the Xbox controller, is when you type in stuff, you actually have to do that. You can't move any of this on this side, the filters. Can't do any of that. So, let's just bring Queen Bitch out. Damn right, you better fucking have Gorgotha. This is the best part about this team, is the fact that they all have that link color. And I love it. I love it. Fuck it, I'll put the vampire one. Alright, now we can get back to playing with the controller. So why is it called wild folk if they're still if they're Lapinas? They're rabbits. Like that doesn't make any sense. Aren't you going to create a species of just that? Or is wild folk under the jurisdiction of any half-bred of human and animal? That's a very questionable thing that needs to be addressed eventually in the lore of this kingdom. Like, I'm not one for the lore, I just love playing the video game itself, but if you're gonna make lore like that, you might want to go and give a little bit of more information as to what you're doing. Because that doesn't make any sense. Like, why have just an entire classification of people if you're not going to go and give more information based on them? Like, they all have breeds. Like, the fox breed, the rabbit breed, the wolf breed, the bears. Like, Jesus, stop putting wild folk down. Even the bears have their own jurisdiction. Like, they're called Urskas. It's not fair that all the other breeds of creature are not allowed to have their own classification under their, like, their stuff. Like, even the Nagas have it. Nagas aren't considered wild folk. Yet, why are the fox breed, the wolf breed, and the rabbit breed all considered wild folk? That makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. That is the stupidest thing that you could possibly do. Like, oh, we're just gonna lump all these people together. That's like gamer racist. It's so rude. It's not even funny. And there's not even a form of racist for that, because they don't exist. god. What if video games did have Hero? What if video games did have their form of racism?
Then they'd be a lot more fun.
I mean, think about it. Like, okay, they have these breeds of creatures out here, okay?
Yes.
They have goblins, they have also Urskas, which are bears, and they have all these other creatures like Nagas, which are snakes. Yet you have the wolf breed, the fox breed, and the rabbit breed, and they're all under this thing called wild folk.
Okay.
I don't understand that part, though. The undead have their own classifications because they're not living. The demons have theirs. The angels have theirs, called divines. And yet, the fucking wild folk must be rabbits, foxes, and wolves.
I think they need more.
That's what I mean, but yet, that's allowed to be a thing. And that's only in the lore of this entire game, like, again, non-existent, but it's still the sheer fact of if you're trying to create good lore, you would think to separate the breeds into all these different classifications to give them some sort of civilization.
Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't know at all, and it's confuckling, and it's mind-boggling, and it's aggravating. Like, again, not one for lore whatsoever, yet when it is deserved and when it is needed, then I will comment on it. Which, in this case, that's the only downside of the game. It's a wonderful game, it's my primary game, yet it slightly bothers me that the lore is not... Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm listening.
Do you need help?
No.
Okay. That's the only aggravating part of this entire game. It's the fact that they don't give any good lore.
Really not.
No, like, they will go into detail on the most random shit, but on the sheer, like, the most basic thing, you seem to slip.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Like, okay, Nagas are snakes, we get that. Lapina are rabbits. But what the fuck about the foxes? What about the fucking wolves? Like,
Beats me.
I don't know, it bothers me, and that my mind's stuck on that now. Great.
Don't think too hard on it.
I'm trying not to. Even humans have their own jurisdiction.
They do.
They do. Like, they are called literally humans. But at the end of the day, you even have crossbreeds of, like, oh, this is a fucking undead human. Oh, this is a demon, yet also at the same time a fucking divine.
Yep.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then just give the fucking foxes their jurisdiction and leave them be.
Yep.
And then they got the whole fucking different color scheme, and they just whipped out this thing called bleeding.
What?
They have a new system called bleeding where it does true damage the more you bleed.
Weird.
I don't even know where the fuck to begin with that shit. In all of my years of playing this game, that's new. That's very new. And it's very weird because in the concept of bleeding, how the fuck do you stop? Do you heal them? And if you're being healed, does that contradict, or must you be cleansed in order to stop bleeding? No. Realistically thinking, like, if you were really bleeding, do you get cleansed, or are you supposed to be healed? Because it feels like if you're just healed, that's only going to temporarily stop the bleeding.
Yep.
I don't know. Again, perplexing. I didn't even do shit. I just was like, let me go get that. There's a fucking thing called a bunny corn. It is a fucking bunny corn. It's a unicorn mixed with a bunny. Are you fucking kidding me?
Apparently not.
There's tricksters. There's a fucking Lapina Knight. And then you got a fucking Luna, which is a bunny demon goddess thing. It's a wild folk and mystic.
Je ne sais pas.
I don't know. Oh my god, my migraine's getting worse. Why the fuck are they being blessed? Okay, who's the asshole who keeps doing this shit? Explode a random gem while matching yellow gems. Plague touch. Insolent, venomous. Enchanted and blessed. How the fuck do you keep blessing them? Charm a random enemy. Deals oh no. Grants all allies random status effects. That doesn't make any. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done trying to think about what the fuck this game is trying to give me. Seems like a bunch of bullshit.
Sounds like it.
Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
That's really how it feels. Oh, we're doing this now? Okay. Cool. Ooh, I have an idea. Aw, the idea failed. Sounds like a lot of hoopla. Legendary ingot. Okay. Oh, heck. I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Sounds like a lot of bullshit. Please don't kill yourself in there. She can't hear me at all.
Keep.
Yeah, nah, fuck it, keep it.
Sure.
Yes. Worst case scenario, I can pitch it later if I really don't use it. Come, let's watch the rain as it's falling down. Sunlight on the skin when I'm not around. Shit don't feel the same when you're out of town. So if the video leaves now or closes, it's because I'm trying to put on music. So worst case scenario, I'll put it on a different... Oh, I guess not.